Hello guys, I'm Tiny Geek and welcome to Hidden Capybaras with Orange. Quick shout out to the artists and the ones who created this game. I cannot even try to pronounce these, I'm not going to try, but shout out to them. Is this one of the floors? One of the levels? Capybara. Yeah, okay, I'll be honest, I bought this game simply because it looked a lot like, the cat games. There's a capybara. Oh my gosh, they're so cute though. They're so cute, what the fuck? Also, this music's really chill, I love it. Can I click on these guys? These are capybaras. There's two capybaras together. I'm assuming it's just like in this little frame. I assume, I'm not an expert. And there's a capybara, and then there's one, and then I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just sitting here. There's one. There's one. There's one. I know there's like a whole other section. I'm getting there. How many are there? 5 hidden ones, 87 total. Okay, I'm gonna struggle. It's fine. My voice is a little bit dead. I can be aware of that. My voice is kind of fucked right now because sinuses are going crazy. And it's allergy season for me, okay? And it just comes at the top, like the cost of my voice every once in a while. It's fine. Hello, capybaras. Okay. Oh, kitty cat. Oh, they have cats. Those are what they mean. They aren't hidden capybaras, they're hidden cats. Oh, this just got more fun. I must find the floofs. Where's cat? Where be kitty cat? Oh my gosh, was there a cat that I missed? Hold up, hold on. This changes everything. Hold on a minute. Okay, cat, 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 capybara, cat, but cat. But cat. I know there's a capybara here and one there. I know. I see them. Okay, fuck it. I see them, but cat. But the floof. But a cat. But I'm looking for a fluffy little thing with an adorable little tail. There's a capybara there. But a floofy little ball. There's 4 of them. There's 4 left. I must find them. I must. It is my goal. I have spent many a months training to find these adorable little cats. I've spent my whole life preparing for this. My whole life of a handful of months. But I've been playing a lot of the cat games. You know, you've seen the series. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I don't know, check it out. But they're made by the dev cats, you know, the people who they own cats. They're adorable little fluff balls, and support the dev cats too, please. That's all I'm getting down to. Okay, let's see. Zoom. Okay, we're close. Cat. I found a cat. I'm good. I have appeased the catness. Capybara. 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 But where's a cat? Capybara. And there's a plane, but there's not a cat. But there's a capybara. And there's a capybara. And this music is so nice. Oh my gosh, I can't even get mad at it. I don't know if it's too loud, but sorry if it is. I don't really care. It's good. It has a nice little steady beat. It's so nice and somewhat whimsical. Is the best way I would describe it, I think. It's nice, okay? If you don't like it, well, sorry, but too bad. You're gonna have to listen to it anyway. I found the cat earlier. I know. I'm aware of what I find. I just want to ramble. Let me ramble, damn it. There's 36 capybaras still. Okay. And there's cats. Somewhere. There are cats. I will find them. Hello, capybara by my face. And a capybara. And capybara. There's a lot of capybaras over here. Damn. Am I just blind and have been missing a lot of the capybaras? Cat! Yeah! I found a kitty. Okay, I was not expecting to find cats in this game. I thought it was just capybaras. But it turns out I'm wrong. There are cats in here. That's actually really cool. And capybara, and capybara, capybara. Pictures. Nice music. Kitchen. Orange. Capybara. If there's an orange, there's probably a capybara. This is so nice. Is this a Zen garden? Now that I realize it, I'm paying attention. Capybara, capybara. Capybara. Capybara, 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 capybara. Where is... I'm missing 10 capybaras and a cat. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot I must have missed. I had to have missed a lot. Okay. Alright, I feel like the ship. Something going on with the ship. I don't know why. Ship is the first place I'm gonna look. Is there any reason to do this? No. Am I doing it just cause? Yes. Bara for a capybara. Cafe. None of these are cats either. But what is a capybara? This music's so nice. I can't get mad. It's just so chill and vibes, and good times. And there's a sock. And a toucan? Pelican. Pelican. Yeah, you're a pelican. Why did I say toucan? The fuck? These capybaras don't count, but they have oranges. They don't count though. Okay. I don't want to use a hint. I still have 10 left to find. I still have 10. I should be a master at this by now. I'm not. Let me just be real about this. I am not a master at this at all. There's an orange. Capybara. Oh, so if I can find the oranges, I should be able to find capybaras to go alongside it. Like this one. Oh. Oh, that's weird that I can find an orange faster than I can find a capybara. That's interesting. Correction. So far, I have found more of an orange faster than I have found the capybara of the orange. That makes logical sense, right? Where's a cat? I'm looking for the cat. I'm on a cat mission. I'm on a cat mission. That's a pool and a ship and a boat and more pelicans. And a bunch of fruit. And I'm currently yawning. Is there not a... What the... Where are you? And I feel like there's probably people screaming at the screen thinking, it's right there! Like freaking Dora the Explorer shit. But like, I don't know. There's a... Is that a capybara? No, it's not. It's a weird noodle thing. Oh, there's one in the open. How did I miss you? You're in the open. Oh, I deserve to have my hunting license revoked. Damn. Okay. It's fine. But an orange with a capybara. Once again, how can I find the oranges a lot faster than I can find the capybaras? What the fuck? This is so peaceful though. Okay, there might be something in the plane. I called it. There was something in the plane. Okay. Okay. I'm in the Zen garden. Maybe one of you guys are oranges. Maybe one of the rocks is an orange. Not that one. That one's like an iconic capybara. But, nope. Not even any oranges here? No? I would think that they would have one of the lights be an orange, you know? Like around here? Like one of these? But no. I feel like it would be a very perfect hiding spot. There's still 5 missing. Make that 4. Where's the cat? I want to use my hint to find the cat. There's not an orange. Oh, there's an orange. There's a capybara. Okay, so there's 3 capybaras left. So there's 3 oranges I need to find. Love these. I love these clouds. It very much gives me Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night style, and I love that. In case it's not obvious, I love the Starry Night. It's one of my favorite paintings. So I love that. I just love Vincent van Gogh's art style in general. There's a capybara. I thought Vincent van Gogh was a pretty cool artist, despite his mental shortcomings. So there's a capybara. Because you knew that he wasn't mentally okay. He's known for some very questionable things, such as, but not limited to, cutting his ear off, and eating yellow paint. That's not an orange. But the artwork that he did, that he never really thought was worth anything, ended up being some incredible, famous artworks of his. His self-portraits, the Starry Night, the second Starry Night, which he made 2. Not like this. He made just 2 different Starry Nights, and they were beautiful, and I love them both. Different types of like fields that he painted. He painted like a wheat field, various flowers, a sunflower, the other sunflower. He made a bunch of sunflower like still portraits. They were beautiful. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent about Vincent van Gogh. I'm like trying to find this one capybara and a cat. Sorry about that. I just love Vincent van Gogh, and I loved his work, and I would have loved to have met the man. But sadly, he took his life back in the day. At one point, he was a priest, I think. No, correction. He was studying to become like, he went to a Christian school, I think. And if I remember right, which I might be wrong, take all of my stuff allegedly, because I'm clearly not an expert, even though he was my favorite artist. But he studied, and he was like a teacher, like a priest teacher or whatever, Catholic teacher, I think, or something along those terms. He did try to become a teacher at one point, and it didn't really work out for him, and he's like, you know what, I don't think I can do this. And the reason why he cut his ear off is because he got into a heated argument with another artist who was supposedly like his co-worker slash co-host for this like art program they were gonna do together. They got into a really heated argument because they had 2 very drastically different personalities, I guess, and they just kind of butted heads a lot. And during an argument, he got really mad and he cut his ear off. There is a capybara here? What is there, a cat? Capybara! But no, what cat? But cat. I'm here for a cat. I don't care about the capybara. I mean, I do like that they are like, they aren't gonna give you the obvious answer, but they're like, it's in this area. Cat. Cat me. Cat's here? Cat here. Cat. 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 Floof. Floofster. Floofy ball. If you're, cat. I see you, cat. 13 minutes. Yay. Great. I got time for one more. I'll do one more. 100? There's 100 capybaras here? Oh my gosh. Okay. Sure. I can try this. This is not a big deal. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just find all the capybaras. I can do this. Totally not a struggle at all. Well, I just struggled for the past like 10 minutes trying to find this one capybara. Well, I went on a tangent talking about Vincent van Gogh for a while. It's fine. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. I just like Vincent van Gogh. One of the funny things that happened was that I always wanted to see a artwork made by Vincent van Gogh. And I went to an art museum because I had to for a school thing, and we were like, I was killing two birds with one stone. That's the word. That's the old saying. By going to an art museum to go and draw a statue, and also to go around and take photos to show that I went to an art history moment. And I this is like never once I think about until after the fact, but I loved Vincent van Gogh, loved him forever, loved all of his work. And come to find out much later, I was like taking pictures of different artworks, and I find an artwork and I'm like going to walk by it. Kitty cat in a ball! That's what all cats do. I'll be real. My cat does it all the time. What was I talking about? Right. So, Vincent van Gogh. That was what I was talking about. And during this time that I was like going around taking pictures of artworks, I stopped because I saw a name after I took a picture. I'm like, oh, I love this art style. It's very like pointillism, but not pointillism. Well, not pointillism, but like stippled, but like with paint brushes. And I'm like, this is very much reminds me of Vincent van Gogh's artwork, because he kind of does like a very like small brush movement, very small little brush strokes in his artwork, and I love that. And I saw this image of like some random little basket of fruit that I had never seen before, and it was in a bright yellow background, and it was like very colorful in the front, which gave all the attention to that area rather than the bright yellow. And I was like, this is beautiful, I really like it. So I took a photo of it, and then I noticed as I was walking away, in bright red letters in the corner, it said Vincent. And I remember I'm going, what the fuck? It said Vincent, and it had like 48 or something, like the year. And it was pertaining to 1848, I think. Don't quote me on that. But it was like some random painting, and I'm like, what the? I was like, wait, Vincent? Hold up. And then there's always like a little tiny piece of paper that goes with the painting to show you like the artist, what the name of the artwork is called, the name of the artist, and what materials were used to make the painting or make the structure. So I immediately look over and run over to the little paper, and I'm like, wait, who is this? Who made this? And it said Vincent van Gogh, oil on canvas, which threw me off guard because I was not expecting to find Vincent van Gogh where I was, because usually I would expect it to be in the Netherlands because that's where he's from, and there is a full art museum that is dedicated to him, and gosh, I really want to go to that place. I want to go so bad. It has a lot of like famous other works. And then I know that the Starry Night is in New York City, and the reason how I know that is because I studied his works, and during the time a very rich person bought Vincent van Gogh's painting, and then they moved to New York because the family was trying to get his work out there. The brother was trying to showcase his brother's artwork, and was trying to promote him. So after Vincent died, the brother did everything he could to try to sell and promote his brother's work. And then he died, and then the wife, technically the sister-in-law of Vincent van Gogh, and his nephew did everything they could to sell as much artwork of Vincent van Gogh as they could, because they really wanted to show off that he was an artist. Anyway, I still have 3 capybaras and a cat left, and I'm sorry, I've just been running and talking about Vincent van Gogh this whole time. Anyway, yeah, so I was really excited to hear that I found like a random Vincent van Gogh artwork that just happened to be at this art museum that day, and I was like ecstatic. And then skip ahead some more, and I'm like, wait, does that mean like they transport some of Vincent van Gogh's artworks just around? And the answer was yes, and I figured that out really quick because I did a quick little Google search, and I remember, oh, there's an orange. At one point, I was in Washington, D.C., and I saw that they had like a Vincent van Gogh art display for a little bit. They had an exhibition for Vincent van Gogh's artwork, and I just like immediately went to New York City, or not to New York, I went to Washington, D.C., and I was like, had some family there, and I was like, hey, we need to go to this painting. We need to go to this museum, like today, like now, please. So that's what I did. I went all the way to Washington, D.C. just to see this artwork. And then it was just really awkward because I ended up becoming pretty much the quote-unquote expert of Vincent van Gogh, because then everyone was just like looking at the paintings, which is awesome. I'm so happy that they got the recognition they deserve. And some paintings that I had never seen before or heard about were there as well, which is also really cool because they were all paintings that he's done. It was like a whole hallway, not even a whole hallway, a whole room, like half a room dedicated to Vincent van Gogh's works. It was beautiful. And I was in awe, very happy, loved it. However, the problem, okay. The problem was that other people didn't know anything about Vincent van Gogh that much, which is kind of sucky ducky. Oh, there he is. So whenever people were like trying to ask and like asking people around, because you know there were groups of people, and I'm just sitting there in awe with the painting, and people were like, "What about Vincent van Gogh? Like, what do you know about him?" And people didn't know anything, and I just sat there, just watching people struggle. There's the cat. On what to do with Vincent van Gogh, and I'm just like, they're like, I don't know anything about him. I just know he cut his ear off about this situation. He gave it to a hooker, and I'm like, that's not entirely the story. And so I just pretty much like, actually, these people, it was kind of funny, but not funny, because they honestly had no idea. But like, here I was just like standing in front of them, just talking about Vincent van Gogh. And they were like, oh, I didn't know about that. And then some people were like, how do you know this? And I'm like, I studied him not once, but twice for research papers. So anyway, that has been 2 of the levels for Hidden Capybaras with Orange, and I talked about Vincent van Gogh for a while. Sorry about that. I just love Vincent van Gogh, okay? This is a very short episode because I do have to get going today. But thank you guys so much for watching and enduring my very long Vincent van Gogh rant. I can't help it, okay? I just love the artist. And I do hope to someday see the Starry Night and the Sunflowers, which are located in New York City and the Netherlands. I know for a fact. Actually, it's the Vincent van Gogh Art Museum. If anyone's gone, please brag about it, because I really want to go. I want to go to the Netherlands just for that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic night or day, depending where you are in the world. All that good fun jazzy stuff. And, I don't know, so scribble if you want to. I promise I don't always talk about Vincent van Gogh. But, yeah. Alright, bye!